My name is Peter Redmond. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I work for Kickstarter.
I am Manny Harris. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I work in marketing.
We made turkey chili. It's a recipe that I got from my mom, and it's just really hearty. It's got carrots and celery and peppers, tomatoes, all that good stuff.
This is a recipe that was introduced to me from Peter. It's his mom's special recipe, and it's something that he cooked for me very soon after we first met. It slayed my life. It was so good, and it's something that's really stuck through 5 years of our relationship. It was very anticipated, and today was the day.
It's always really special when my mom made it, just because it filled the house with really good smells and perfect in the winter time when it's cold and something warm to stick to your bones and the whole house is warm. It's also the first recipe I made when I moved out on my own. I remember calling my mom and being like, what do I make? I don't know any recipe. And she dictated to me over the phone, and I still have it written down, but I don't even need to reference that anymore. It's just kind of on autopilot now. Moving here, even coming from Philly, people are afraid of just about everything. You know, I have family in the suburbs and they don't even go into Philly because they're afraid. You grow up with a lot of fears that are kind of inherited and definitely learned, and moving here, people are just fearless about everything, right? They're gonna push you out of the way to get on that train. They're going to live in a neighborhood that they might have never even been to before. Overcoming that fear in general, I'd say, has helped me prosper. And even coming into my own sexuality and meeting Manny, there was a lot of fear, and overcoming that has only been rewarding. So you kind of have to face your fears on a day-to-day basis.
I think that we encourage each other to invite people to share our home, which makes it gives you the motivation to keep things nice and in a condition that you would want to present them to others. And Peter's wonderful at hosting, and it is a huge interest of his, and I think through that it's rubbed off on me to be more aware of, what goes on here, and like making it feel warm at all times. And I think one thing that we both agree is very important to our relationship is to just always keep things growing. So like if it's in the home, we're doing that, or like there might be some place that we want to visit, so it's something new that we want to experience. I think that we try to stay open-minded to different possibilities, and that's key to living in New York, but it's also key to having a loving, lasting relationship.
When I met Manny, I had no idea that we would get as close as we did, and it wasn't until seeing him go through personal struggles and job changes where I felt I want to see what happens next, and I want to seeing somebody go through a tough time or a tough experience only makes you want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that that's what specifically drew me in, because there's a lot of people who you see like they might have everything going really well in their life, or they might be super successful, and sometimes you admire people who are already at the top, and I think it's even more admirable to see somebody who's had to climb to get there. The fact that we're each other's support systems and we play onto each other's strengths and weaknesses, it's just really a unit and a team. I couldn't imagine where I would be, honestly, without Manny.